Hi, Jetset time. I'm Mirco and I'm the owner of Osteria Le Logge based in Siena, in Tuscany. Osteria Le Logge was founded in 1977 from Gianni Brunelli and Laura. Gianni was from Montalcino like me, came to Siena working in the industry, and after with Laura and the mother, they decided to start an osteria. They found this beautiful spot, but they didn't have money at the time to take all, after you will see all the rest of the restaurant. This room where we are now, that is the nicest room since it's an original grocery store, they had no money to take it all. So they left it and they took it back in 1984. But this place was still a grocery store in 1978, but was organic, so it was too early probably. Actually, they failed. And Gianni took it back and became the restaurant in 1983-84. The restaurant started at the beginning with university and with artists. The more intellectual part of Tuscany or middle of Italy was coming here, eating at our family table, eating in this room and discussing, drinking, eating. Many political decisions was made in this place, and even many big fights of opposite, left and right. So Osteria became soon, the place to be and the place to go. At that time, the kitchen was very simple, made from Gianni's mother, but was authentic, like it used to be that time. It was a simple osteria. In the years, the osteria became better, became nicer. Many things have started from this place. In the 70s, 80s, from a slow food word, what we say today, that was the first place where slow food was used as a word. I'm talking actually in this case, the word slow food, the first time in the world was used was 1979 by a very important intellectual in Italy, and it was the first time where we read this word. 1979 was made in Osteria Le Logge. The end of the 70s were the moment where the fast food was arriving in Italy. Because before there was not, it was already in the States, but here there was not the culture of fast food. So the word slow food came like to protect, like, hey, stop, our kitchen, our way of eating is different. I arrived much later, I arrived in 1998, and I knew Gianni from before, became partner after 7 months. So at that time we decided to do the new kitchen. We did a wine bar on the square, and since that I'm the engine of this restaurant. Too bad Gianni died in 2008, and Laura took over the winery, because they have a winery in Montalcino as well called Gianni Brunelli. So that's the Osteria Le Logge. It's a place that we like to be beautiful in front of our customer, nice, polite, and always with great food. Because still 1999, 2000, Osteria Le Logge was pretty classic. So the plates were old style. And we found out that the world was changing. So we need to renew the kitchen, we need to have a younger chef, we need to have new method of cooking. That ingredients made in the best way in that contemporary time, and the best way what science gave us the power to do. So using different material, using cold and warm to stop the process of materials, to use those materials from the best organic garden, to use the best producer. So now today our Tuscan cuisine is a contemporary cuisine made with all the best local ingredients. The passion comes, of course you have it inside, that's for sure, but the biggest passion is your clients and friends. They're like a battery recharger. Even if there's a critic, but having it in a constructive way, that's something that keeps me alive every day and gives me the power to come here in the morning and to discuss with the chef in a nice way and try to arrive to the best point we can. The only answer I have to be what you are, and so is your heart, is your knowledge, are your hands, and your volunteer of being authentic without lying to the customer. This is my house. So I welcome you to my house, and I wish for you the same I wish for me. So I will try to give you my best in the way of politeness, in the way of taste, in the way of ambiance. I wish that when you get up to see you with a smile and remember this time ever in your life. Bye, Jetset Times. See you in Siena. Antonio Tabucchi, probably everywhere, he took even the Nobel for the literature, and he's a very good friend and customer. Was coming here and he was staying all the afternoon. We locked him inside, 2 bottles of champagne, and he was riding here all the afternoon. We leave him some cold food, we come back at 7, we prepare some warm food for him. In the meantime, he was taking the restaurant as an office. Many actors, many politicians, many very important things. And also, there was a moment, now there are a few articles that are very, very important from this book. We have books, passages of artists for 40 years, where you have the more important artists of the world. Where you have, I don't know, Francesco Clemente, and I'll show you the passage of all the history. Francesco Clemente is very famous. He's a draw from David Hockney. So I'll show you.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's the way from Milan to arrive to Le Logge. He's a very important artist, Italian art. But once I'm going to show you David Hockney, this is made with the Queen of Norway, an artist that finished the work in 2 times. This is an editor of Aldamerini, is the more important poet-writer of the 1900s. This is David Hockney, made for the 3rd of October, that is my birthday. But there is a passage of 40 years inside, and there is one passage that is very important. Was the night probably where Le Logge became more famous in the world. 1986, there was a big dinner of an economist, that actually is now our label of the wine and everything, it was Richard Goodwin, that was kicked out from the States because he was the creator of the comparative economy with the Marxist idealism, but it was, everybody was thinking it was genius. So at his birthday they came everyone, and actually in the signature today you have 6 Nobel Prize at that dinner that night. That night there was a person that was not eating nothing. Gianni was bringing food and he was not eating. So after the 3rd dish, Gianni said, "Hey, I get offended now. Why you don't eat my food?" And the guy next to him said, no, sorry, it's kosher, so you can eat your own food and everything. Gianni said, what's the problem? So we had the synagogue. He went to ring to the rabbin, and I said, please come help me because I need to let somebody eat. So the rabbin came here, bring his own pot, and cook warm for him. This man was one of the more important, was Paul Samuelson. And this man was, they say, never ate warm food for 15 days in Europe. After 3 days, there was a huge article in the New York Times about the Italian hospitality and talking about these things. Like, that was the first moment when the Logge became international, really.